Hi gang, welcome back. I'm wearing my nice comfy warm peanut shirt today saying let it snow because the moment I'm filming this it is snowing outside and so I am stuck inside at my house, which I am okay with, but I don't have anything for filming a video for this weekend and I'm not ready to do my Valentine's Day stuff and I don't have anything. So we are going to do a review of an old set that I've already had built and just never have done. It is going to be a look over a theme that came out a while back. Not like Orient Express Johnny Thunder a while back kind of stuff. It came out in 2021 and I only have 3 pieces of it, and this theme sadly did not last for very long. We're going to take a look at it, see if we can figure out reasons why. It lasted even for less than a year. It came out in like March of 2021 and ended in January of 2022. That might be like the record for the shortest amount of time that a theme has been out. But anyway, we're going to take a look at it. This theme is called Lego Video. And I have these 3 small sets. So I don't have any of the big ones. These are like the small sets that you got characters in. And there was some big sets that had like stages or whatever, but I wasn't into that. According to the Lego Builder app, there are 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 sets in the entire video theme. So there are 5 different stages: the boombox, the punk pirate ship, K-pop concert, Ripple Hippo car, and Candy Castle. And then there are 8 band members. There's the fairy, the dragon, a robot, unicorn DJ, an alien DJ, a party llama, a punk pirate, and the candy mermaid. And then there was 2 series of blind boxes. One down there, that was series 2, and there's series 1. The fairy. So as I said, these were the small boxes that you got the character built in. I at the moment do not have the instructions on hand. But they are these cool little boxes that have this rubber strap that attaches here and goes around so you can carry it with you. And these are technically mini tiny stages, whereas the other sets that I did not get are considered the big stages. So if you very carefully can pop this off, and this is the clear box casing. That is all in one piece, that clear piece is, and then this rubber piece and some tiles go on the end to hold it onto place. Kind of see in there, it snaps on. And then we have the stage area where you can fold this out. There on ratchet hinges, and you have a little stage. Now the highlight of all of these was the minifigures and the printed tiles, not stickers, printed. And these minifigures have some wonderful torso printing. That was the main thing that everyone did like about these, was the printing. And I must say, this fairy has some really cool printing. So this fairy is holding a violin. I'm going to take that off because it is hiding her torso a little bit. Oh, here we have her very beautiful printed torso, printed legs with printed shoes on them. Very nice. There is no printing on the side, but like the front, that is a lot. Also, there is beautiful printing on these wing pieces. The hair is nice, has very brightly colored hair with the little gold hair tie up there. And then her face, I think she has one side. Yep, just one-sided face. So the minifigures were printed very well. A lot of people did enjoy the minifigure. That was the main highlight of all of it. As mentioned, the tiles. Now this was the other highlight of it, is all of these beautifully printed tiles. And there is, on this side, 6, that side 6, that's 12. That's not even all of them that this came with. There are more. Flip this over. You can decorate this back big piece however you want. This one suggested doing fairy wings, so I did do the fairy wings, but then you can pop this off right here. There we go. And there are some more record pieces. 4 more. Set those down there for now. And I stuck the extra pieces in here. So there's some extra wands and some extra small pieces. We'll just stick them over here for now. This pink piece here is all one piece that this big blue piece attaches to. This, I've never seen this before, but it's a big blue piece with studs on the back, ratchet connectors on the side, studs on the middle for the minifigure to stand on. And then you can just attach your side pieces like so and attach it to that pink piece. And then if you look, this pink piece actually has lines on this side and that side for you to stick record players on. These little things fit perfectly. Well, that's really neat. So whenever you do not want all your tiles on here, for instance, these are not attached. They are being held on by 2 studs. You can take all of them off and fill this entire back box. And that one's not sitting. There we go. So that was very neat. This was made for traveling convenience, so you had all of your records with you. I believe it will hold all of them. So here's a little closer look at some of those printed tiles and the ones on the other side. I love this running cat. It kind of looks like Cheeto. Those 4 right there. And then you just, woo, not drop it. You don't do that. But you stick her right there on those front studs. Close this shut. And whoop, make sure that that's down or else it's going to stick out of the box. And then just snap it up. Put your remaining tiles back here. Although without all of them in there, that's going to fall. So, and there you go. You have a little stage area on the road. Next one I have is Unicorn Girl. So, same aspect of popping this off, which is honestly kind of hard, but honestly that's really good. We could take this off. See, she also has some extra pieces, not very many. She has some extra tiles. Right there. And then her base is purple. Come on. There we go. We have little hearts for the studs on the end of that one. Pop this open. We have the blue tile, just like the fairy, and then a bunch of tiles on the side that can also be switched out. A lot of these are rather funny. Some of them are just plain weird. She is holding the record. So she has the record piece right there. She has some front sparkle on her torso that continues down onto her legs, and then she has some boots She does have dual printing though. She has a printed star on the side of her boot and printing on her arm. Not any on the side of the torso. There's also sparkles. I don't know if it'll show you. There we go, sparkles on the tops of her legs. Continued printing on the back of her torso, the little tail piece, and then the hair. Her hair for her mane looks very cool. And then sparkly unicorn. Very neat. And the back piece that covers up the extra hiding spot is a unicorn style, is what they suggested. So there's a little unicorn with some heart eyes. And then probably one of my favorite looking characters, the llama. For the back place, we just have some very colorful tiles, kind of like in a Mexican kind of colors. We do have some extra pieces. There are some more tiles in here. Some of these are doubles because we've already seen that cow and this one. And then we have some extra pieces as well. There we go. We have a yellow strap and some yellow and green on there. Then we have our guy. So he is on a yellow stand here. There's some of his tiles there. And some of his tiles over there. He has maracas on that one right there. And that would be because he has maracas. He is the maraca player. Now this guy is just so cool, and he knows it apparently. He has some roller skates on, which is really nifty. He has this cool shirt. He also has a whistle printed onto his shirt for some reason. The pants down there with the knee pads, because we need to be safe when rollerblading. No side printing on the legs, but we do have side printing on the arm, none on the torso. We do have some printing on the back of the torso, and then his really cool molded headpiece with some printed glasses. That is so neat. Now these, the horse and the llama, are actually molded headpieces. It's not a minifigure head with this on top. So these are my 3 video sets. Now, I never had the video app. There is one that this was all supposed to come with that you could download for free in the App Store. I looked for it today when I decided to do a review on these, and they have taken it down, obviously, since it hasn't been used in 2022, since 2022. So you can't get the app anymore, so this does not work. But when the app was out there, you could scan your stage area here. So you could scan this whole area that the unicorn lady is on and switch out the tiles on the background. And the tiles would depict what song would play and what effects you could use. It was made, this entire theme was made so that kids could make music videos. They would have this minifigure would be dancing all over the place on the screen with the music of whatever choice you used and the effects of whatever you had put on the back of the stage here, and it would dance, and you could put it into real time. So it would look like it would be dancing on your table or outside on your backyard. So it sounded really cool. I never did it because I didn't really get it for that. I got it for the minifigures and for the printed tiles because I thought they were neat, and because I got all these on sale, so I didn't pay full price. And since that was a long time ago, I don't remember what full price was, but I think I paid maybe $5 for these, or $7, something like that. I mainly got them because I thought the figures were cool and the tiles were neat. Some of the tiles, as I said, are duplicates, as we saw. He has some duplicate extras that the unicorn also has. So some of them there are duplicates in all of this, but a lot of them are all individual. I don't have 2 of the cat. fairy. That's the only cat there was. Now the other ones may have had it, and I just didn't get those ones. But these are pretty neat. Right now, as is for me, they're kind of just sitting on a shelf because I have no use for them in the style and the way they are. Would be neat to make a stage area for this if I had a Lego City, but I do not. I just liked collecting minifigures at the time, and the tiles I thought were cool because I didn't have that many printed tiles at the time that I got these. I would say I would part with them, but I honestly love the style of minifigures they are, so I don't know if I'd part with them. I would say I could part out for pieces, but as you saw, most of this is all big pieces. So, big huge panel ratchet here. I mean, that could be used for something if you have the big connecting piece. There's two of those, and then that big huge platform stage area, that big huge box, and then 3 big huge cases. So, I don't know. I feel like I can't really split them up. Part them out, I mean. I don't really know what else to do with them, so right now they're just sitting, taking up space, and getting dust on them. They are neat. I will say it, they are cool. Just, I feel like they weren't what people were wanting at the time. I don't know if it would go great now, but it would probably go over better now since a lot of kids nowadays, they are on their phone making videos or whatever, another for Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, making shorts and reels, and they could literally make them in these Lego worlds and then post them. So maybe it would work better now, but back then it didn't really work that great, so they took it off after not even a year of having it up. But it was kind of like a set in stone theme. They only did it for these figs, the 8 band members, and their stages. So it wasn't really wide open to like people who like to make mocks or to do other things. But mainly everybody would just want the records to make their own record shop for their Lego City. So that's really all I have today, is a look back on an old theme that they probably will not make again. But I feel like a lot of the Lego community is okay with that. It wasn't really what people was looking for or wanted, which is why it didn't go over so well. It was a cool idea, but I guess it needed some more refining, or at least more brighter strokes or something. The minifigures, awesome. Having the tiles is great. I've seen videos of people who've taken the tiles from these and made a really cool record store. It was stocked with all the records you could ever see. So, not a total loss. It is kind of sad though that this theme did not do that well. But at the same time, I feel like it was because a lot of people didn't really want it. Also heard there was glitches with the app, so like it wasn't really well done by the time it was ready to be put out. So when people saw there were glitches with the app, they just didn't really care anymore, and I guess Lego never fixed the glitches. They just stopped doing the theme. Which is honestly okay with me. I feel like what we need is these kind of minifigures as CMFs. Which is what we got this last CMF round. So, I think that's what really all we needed, was really high detailed printed minifigs that had all these really nifty little prints on them with some tiles or something printed that would make everybody want them. And so that's why the CMF line has done so well. These, not so much. These would go over better if it was just the figs with the record players probably, rather than this big huge box thing that you can't part out and use anywhere else. Oh well. I hope you all enjoyed taking a look back. Tell me what you think about the video theme. Did you ever get any pieces of it? If so, what were your thoughts on it? Did you enjoy the theme? Did you wish it kept going? Are you happy it was over and they went on to something else? I mean, it's kind of sad that a theme ended so quickly, but it just didn't work, I feel like. Figs are awesome, but the theme overall didn't work. So, that's just my take on it. I hope you all enjoyed. Please be kind in the comments if you have disagreements. This is a family-friendly channel. I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.